Hey everybody, it's October 21st, 2023. I'm going to keep this one short as well. Just got home from this really cool thing. I guess it was like a photographer's meet and greet. Basically, I guess that's what it's called. But basically, it's like this thing where there was this place at the mall actually where it had a bunch of rooms. A bunch of like standing sets that you could take photos in. Just like lighted sets or like, there was like a bed set if you want to do like a sexy thing, and there was like a chair for like a queen, a staircase with like newspapers on the wall, just stuff like that. And so, anyways, there was a model by the name of Ari who had told me about it, and so I signed up. And then I told my friend Kev, who I'd been shooting with, that he should go because it was in Burbank, not too far from where he lives, and he needs to shoot. I told him he should shoot other photographers to be kind of cool. So, but they confirmed me, but then they were supposed to give me the information, they never gave it to me. And so I didn't even realize it was today until Kevin calls me and he's like, "Where the hell are you?" And I was like, "I'm at home." And he's like, "I'm at this thing. Why aren't you here?" And I was like, "Oh my God, no one ever told me about it." And so I had to like shower real quick and get out to head over there. But so I missed the first hour, sadly, hour and a half. It's 3 hours, so I was only there for half the time. But we got a lot of photos, which is I'm really good. It was cool to work with Kev again, and it's different because I do a lot of my photo shoots I do outside. I'm so much better with natural light, and I'm not the best yet with like inside lighting and things like that with a lot of camera settings. So I wanted to do it to learn, but I'm nervous because I don't want to shoot with other models in case the photos don't come out. I'm nervous, so I did shoot with some new models, but I'm gonna go through the photos right now and hopefully there's 5 or 10 good ones I'll be happy with. And I also got to meet Ari and shoot with him, so that's kind of cool. But now I'm home and just chilling. It's been a pretty chill day. Not too much going on this weekend. It was in the 80s again. It was almost 90s today. It's insane how hot it is right now. But I just popped up on my phone that it's going to be 12 degrees cooler tomorrow. It's dropping considerably. So, it's supposed to be low 70s, which is nice. It's supposed to stay there for a while, so I'm happy about that. So we just, yeah, for some reason, like the first couple of weeks in October just are hot. It's been like that for the last few years. So we had this Indian summer, I guess is what it's called. So I complain a lot about the heat, right? I don't like the heat. I don't hate it, but I just don't like it. I'm glad we don't have humidity. That's an amazing thing, but I just don't know. I'm tired of the heat. It's like it's always so hot. Um, but I'm sure eventually I'll be complaining about how cold it is. So there you go. At least as it stands, it'd be nice to have fall weather. I might go get a haircut tomorrow. I know I try to get it cut every 5 weeks. I don't think it's been that long, but it grows fast, so it gets a little unruly, you know. And so I always wear a hat because I'm running around and I gotta do stuff, so I wear a hat so I could at least have decent looking hair. But I do like my hat, so it's okay. So hope everybody had a good Saturday. Hope everybody's staying productive and having a good weekend. If you're visiting with friends or with family, um, I'm visiting with a few friends. Like I saw Kev, and then I'm probably gonna see Brian. No, Ryan. I'm probably gonna see Ryan tomorrow. I think we have something going on. But that'll be cool. Some horror related, I'm sure. And then back to trying to find work. Oh, I do want to discuss this one thing. Um, there has been a lot of people posted about this on Facebook that they think it's interesting, and they're saying how they feel like SAG is being far-reaching because they're telling actors what that they can't wear costumes, I guess, for Halloween. And my thing about it is that it's not that they're asking actors to not wear specific things for Halloween because that's what they are doing. But the thing is like they don't want actors to dress up like, for instance, Barbie, because Barbie was such a popular movie. They don't want actresses to dress up as like Ken or Barbie and then post about it on their social media because it could be seen since they're actors as them promoting the movie, which technically is it's crossing the picket line, but it's just because they're promoting the movie, right? And that is good for the studios and bad for the actors. We're in the middle of a strike, and so I I know a lot of people don't like this, but I actually am behind it. I get it; it's frustrating, but we've been striking for over 100 days. Like I don't know of any other industry that strikes this long. Like we've been on a strike for almost 4 months, right? That's crazy. And so they're just asking people to not post, like, dress up as like Barbie or other things, and promote them on social media, because they're trying to go to the negotiations tables, and they could, this could be used as leverage, and the studios would be like, well, we don't care right now, because we might as well strike longer, because all of your actors are out there promoting our movies. So I understand it in the long run. It is weird to ask people not to wear, but I mean, it's just one Halloween. It's like, we're trying, and in the long run, it's supposed to help the actors anyway. So, and anyways, it's just a thing. So I just wanted to talk about it, because that seems to be a thing, like a buzz right now. Like, everybody's posting about it on Facebook and everything, and like they're just talking about how they feel like SAG is being far-reaching and stuff, and they're like mad at Fran Drescher. But the truth is like, I understand why they're doing it, and I wholeheartedly support it. It sucks, but I may not be out there on the picket line, but I do respect them out there, and I don't cross a picket line, even though I don't necessarily walk it. And so I want to be in support, at least in solidarity in that sense. So I understand why they don't do it. So please, if you're an actor and you hear this vlog, please don't dress up, as like a big movie like Barbie or something, and then promote it on social media, because you're just helping the studios, and it's not in your interest, and we're trying to get past the strike so we can all get back to work. So let's just do our part. It's one Halloween. We'll be fine. We suffered Halloween through the pandemic, and we survived. We can survive this too. So let's do it, everybody. But anyways, hope everybody has a good weekend, and happy Saturday. And yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow.